US President Donald Trump has also said on Tuesday that he had a very good phone call with the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte concerning Greenland. Trump also said that he had agreed to meeting of various parties in Switzerland at the World Economic Forum. He did not specify who the various parties were. After his phone call, Trump once again reiterated his stance that Greenland was imperative for US national security as well as world security. Trump also posted a screenshot of his Truth Social of a message reportedly from Mark Rutte, in which the NATO Secretary General lavishes praise on Trump and says he is committed to finding a way forward on Greenland. The screenshot was posted alongside the caption, "Thank you to Mark Rutte, the Secretary General of NATO." So, Ambassador Gauri Shankar, we are obviously seeing this comes at a time when NATO allies are obviously standing up against the US. They are stating that this is not in the interest of the allies. They need to make sure that Greenland is not taken over by the US. And now we have a message over here from the Secretary General of NATO, reportedly that Trump has posted over there, lavishing praise on the US President.
See, what happened in the past, if you look at the history of transatlantic relations in the recent past, when Trump raised the issue that you should pay 5% of your GDP for the defense, there was hue and cry. Everybody was admonishing Trump. And then finally they all agreed. They all submitted, okay, we will all pay 5% of our GDP for NATO defense. Then the issue came up of Ukraine. And they were all against, Trump's initiative to barter a peace agreement with Russia. And then finally he invited Russian president to Alaska. And they had a meeting, everybody kept quiet. Nothing moved. Now he is openly saying that Russia is ready to sign a peace deal, but Ukraine is not. And European allies are absolutely reconciled to that fact. So the Europeans have no teeth or no capability to fight against Trump or US in that sense. And this is what he is going to do. He is going to do whatever he feels is right thing to do. And then he will try to convince the Europeans, listen, this territory you cannot even manage properly. There are only 57,000 inhabitants there. And the Russians and Chinese may invade at some time or come misuse this territory. Why don't you give it to me? So this is what is going to happen in Davos. He's trying to, meet these guys and convince them. If they don't get convinced, then ultimately I think he will adopt other techniques to take it over. But I'm absolutely sure that in the next few months, the Greenland will be taken over by UN. Absolutely no doubt about it.